when you're reprimanding your child or educating the little ones, you have to do a lot of self-reflecting and realize where they're at. They're going to have to learn from their own mistakes. So when you teach them things, you have to try to remember that. Remember where you came from, that you once were there, and simplify things that you think they could understand. And I struggle with this every day. My son asks me so many questions all the time. And you think that when they ask you a question, nobody's ever asked me this question, because when you're growing up, you just learn things on your own and you go on with it. But like, I'll listen to songs with my son, and my son's a very curious boy, just like me. And I kind of owe a lot to my wife like that. She talks to him and he's such a curious boy, and we'll listen to songs in the car and they'll be like, what's he saying? What is this about? This is a 6-year-old kid. What is he talking about in this song? And it's like, I got to remember, damn, hold on. Let me think about what he's saying in this song. Try to break it down in a way that my son could understand, which is not easy, because our vocabulary, our understanding of life as a whole is way different than a 6-year-old kid. So you have to formulate all this stuff in your head. And let me tell you something, man, being a parent is tough, especially in those situations. You're like, damn, you really got to think. Like, I never had to think like that. Like, I listen to a song, I understand it, I keep moving. Or when I was a kid and I heard I keep moving. But when you have somebody asking you a cerebral question like that, and they're your own kid, and you have to relay the message and understanding it to them, dumbed it down to their age bracket, that's a tough thing to do. So it's like, it's a constant working towards greatness, not only for your kid, but for you. Your kid ain't going to be great if you ain't working on yourself. And that's the fact. For your kid to be great, you got to be great. And a lot of parents fall short there. They don't realize. And look, I'm not holier than thou. I'm far from perfect. I'm learning every day. But the point that I am learning is all that you need to know. You have to keep learning. That is the only way you or anything you're doing in your life is going to progress. That's the only way your child is going to succeed. You have to learn yourself. You never stop learning. And the moment you realize that, it's all going to click. But remember, you're always going to learn.